Greetings, this is your girl Isis Wisdom. I'm here yet to bring you another video that shows various different things that are going on around the world, but not only that, but also some interesting information that the CIA has leaked. I think you guys should go and start paying attention to the CIA.gov website and pay attention to the unclassified documents that they're currently releasing. And I have some video footage as well that's going to talk about these things. I find this to be very interesting, but I want you guys to understand the times that we're living in is very exciting, and I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Peace.
I don't trust OpenAI. I don't trust Sam Altman, and I don't think we want to have the most powerful AI in the world controlled by someone who is not trustworthy. And sorry, I just don't. I mean,
but that seems like a fair concern.
Yeah.
But you don't think, as someone who knows him and has dealt with him, that he is worried about the possibility this could get out of control and hurt people?
He will say those words.
Yeah.
But no.
I will be speaking about the drones. Alright, as you know, I'm in the army, the military, or whatever you gonna call it. Look, we are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. Them are man-made drones.
Okay.
And we're doing the launching or whatever. Now,
nice to know.
What you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but is the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist.
Behold a pale horse.
And they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And
above and below.
2025 there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later. But just be careful. Keep looking up in the sky at night. They only come at night.
Can somebody tell me what is going on here, y'all? Look at this, y'all. So you have the sun up here, but what is this thing down here? And why does it look like it's in the background, right? You get what I'm saying? It's like a projection. And look how it's like it's changing shape if you look at it, y'all. Check this out. Look at this. This girl said she was walking. This is in Sarasota, Florida. But look at that sun though. Why does that thing look like a giant light bulb, right? But look at this. What is going on here? You can clearly see it's moving over the horizon. It looks like an eyeball moving, right? What the heck is going on? It's changing positions. And look at the water. You guys ever seen the water like that? It's like calm and rowdy at the same time. But check it out. And then the X is crazy. Now look at this thing. It's literally completely gone. What is that? What is going on here? That's not you can clearly see the lens flare. You can clearly see the lens flare going in and out, but that right there is not a lens flare, y'all. That's crazy. I told y'all, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it right there. Hold on, let me still get it. Let me still go focus in. You know
Jesus, God, I'm looking at this. I can't believe it. It's not a whistle now. Did y'all
oh my God, there's more coming.
look at this?
What is it? Things don't look that color.
That's the freaking answer. So these are called plasmoids, and the drones are actually probably government drones chasing these plasmoids, and they don't want us to know how important these are. These are magic.
And it's all about these geometric shapes and plasmoids. And I've now only, after digging into science, realized that that's really what these orbs are, is a plasmosphere. So whoever had sent me this, and they basically say like, this power is unlimited.
Have you heard the theory behind orbs, aka plasmoids? Take a listen.
Okay, plasma is the fourth state of matter. It is in plasma balls, it is lightning, it is ionized gas. This can create fluorescence, which is in the aurora borealis, lightning, fluorescent light, neon lights. It's also, plasma is also the sun.
Well, wow, we can almost explain everything that we're seeing here now. We can say that this is a field of plasma, this ball. It's a non-radiating barrier, the edge of it, is basically where the magnetic field stops. They're basically shielding the 0 point energy in front of the orb, which allows it to just float freely. This is all about free energy.
So basically these plasmoids have literally been studied by the government since the 50s, and now they're appearing in our atmosphere instead of just space where they can be hidden away. Plasma will have to do with how we travel in the future. It will have to do with interdimensional communication. It's going to have to do with healing cancer. It's going to have to do with cleaning the air, and these things are already happening. It has to do with us being able, when we interdimensionally travel, we're probably going to be using these same kind of things in the future, way in the future.
We talked about the black sun a whole lot. It's time we run it back, because the times we are in is going to show you exactly how important the black sun is. It's more than just an abstract symbol. It represents hidden truth, suppressed knowledge, and the portal between the physical and spiritual realm. It's been referenced in occult cultures, ancient cultures, even modern day myths. Black sun is about rebirth. Our ancestors, aka what they call the aliens, our star family, and they left us, which they ain't never really left codes within us, also within the earth and the skies. Black sun represents activation of those codes. When the Pope announced the return of Black Jesus, he was speaking about the black sun and its return. This comes into play when you hear people saying that we're going to be activated, going to gain our powers. Activation is coming from that black sun. It also signified the return of our celestial family, as we can see right now. It's like the moon reflects the sun's light. The black sun represents the hidden power of creation, represents the energy behind the veil, unseen forces that govern our reality. Think of it as like a power source for cosmic evolution, always present but concealed until humanity is ready. In many traditions, the black sun is a portal between dimensions. This aligns with the idea that our ancestors, the alien, are not extraterrestrial but interdimensional, returning but not in the way Hollywood would have you to believe. Not here to conquer, they're here to awaken. Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its tail, is also connected to the black sun. It symbolizes the cycle of death and rebirth, symbolizes the collapse of old systems and the birth of a new earth.
How does the New World Order make sense? There's nothing that they could do to stop it. Black Sun reminds us that the end of one era is always the beginning of another. Oh, it is the end of a world, the world as we know it. Because y'all, the world will never be the same again. I see a lot of people asking, when will this end with all this activity in the skies? It won't. It will just increase. Because as the frequency on the planet rises, so does your level of consciousness. Well, some people. As your level of consciousness rises, you're going to start seeing the world for what it truly is. This green screen they've been showing us. In ancient Egypt, the black sun appears in Kemetic teaching. It's referred to as Ra. Kemetic teachings teaches the hidden power of Ra journeying through the underworld. This connects to the idea of returning light after a period of darkness, aka the resurrection. Mayan and Aztec cultures depicted the black sun, part of their cosmic cycles, destructing the old world, the arrival of a new age. This is why you've been hearing that we have moved into the age of Aquarius, age of knowing. All things will be exposed under the sun. The Nazca lines in Peru, these mysterious figures etched into the earth point, into the sky. This aligns with the fact that our ancestors, aka these celestial beings, reason why you're seeing orbs, once roamed here and they will return when the time is right. Well, that time is now. People like myself, so many others have been warning y'all of this time. Y'all thought we was crazy. No, we connected. Now let's talk about the allegories that's been in plain sight. For example, we can start with the obelisk in Washington. Did you know that the Washington Monument, aka the obelisk, aligns with celestial movements, act as markers for when the ancestors will return? Obelisks often appear in connection with the black sun because it shows the alignment between Earth in the spiritual realm, or what they like to refer to as the heaven, the waters. Let's talk about Hollywood's obsession with aliens. Isn't it funny how they always show them descending as a threat? Why? Because they want you in fear of what's coming. They want you to think that they want to harm us. That alien invasion trope shit is a smokescreen. Because they know when the ancestors do return like they have now, people are going to be in fear, going to reject them, even though they're here to help us. Notice I said here to help us, not save us. We got to save our damn selves. When I did my video X marks the spot, I described the solar eclipse and what it truly was. I had so many people trying to argue me down. That's because you'd rather go off of what they tell you an eclipse is versus what makes sense. Spiritual sense, every solar eclipse is a black sun moment. Time for reflection, revelation, and activation. Go back and look at any one of those videos from the April 8th eclipse. You can see clearly what it was. It wasn't no moon. That's why I told y'all from that point on, it was going to get crazier. Storms everywhere that you've never seen before in your life. Return of the ancestors. Once again, we was called crazy. Black sun represents the end of illusions. Old structures, religious, economic, social, they all crumbling. Ask yourself why. Because it's time that the original truth returns. Our ancestors left to prepare the next stage of human evolution. The return marks a shift in consciousness. Now humanity will start to remember its divine origins and its cosmic purpose. What we call the end is actually a new beginning. This is not the time to fear like I've been telling y'all in every single video. It's the time to align. Align with who you truly are. Figure out what your purpose is. Because if you walking, living, breathing on this earth, you have one. Unless you an NPC. And in that case, you out of here anyway. Because anything unnatural to the planet gotta go. All I can tell y'all is welcome to the Great Awakening. This isn't just about the interdimensional beings. This is about understanding who we are as a people. Understanding our origins. Gotta know where you've been to know where you're going. Sure y'all get in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Look at this, y'all. So you guys are really gonna sit there and tell me that this is a cloud? Look at this. They are here. You're really gonna sit there and tell me that this is a cloud? Look at that. Have you ever seen a cloud shaped like this? A perfect sphere, a perfect cylindrical shape. Look at the edges. What? This right here is off the coast of Australia. What is going on there, y'all? Look at that. What is going on, y'all? Wow, that thing is incredible. Come on, y'all. When have you ever seen a cloud like this? When in the world? I'll wait. Please tell me. Especially that low to the ground, to the water. Look at this. They told us it's in the water. Stop looking up right now. Y'all need to be looking in the water. They're coming up out of the water, and you can clearly see this huge thing over here. Yeah, that didn't come from the sky. Ain't no way that came from the sky. It had to come out the water. This is amazing, y'all. Are y'all excited yet? Are you guys excited yet? Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
But I could assure you that we are seeing drones in New Jersey all over the place.
All right, so Bethany Frankel, I know she's not like, the New York Times, but she says that she has like some kind of contact at the Pentagon and that it has something to do with radioactive material in New Jersey. What are you hearing?
So here's what I know. I know that we were told by our state police that we have assets over our critical infrastructure. Now, depending on your point of view, that's either concerning or comforting. I think it's comforting because it's probably us listening and watching. We also know that we have drones that are flying in a grid-like pattern. In my opinion, they're looking for something. What might they be looking for? Well, potentially, we're aware of a threat that came in through Port Newark. Maybe that's radioactive material. There was and there is an alert that's out right now that radioactive material in New Jersey has gone missing on December 2nd. It was a shipment. It arrived at its destination. The container was damaged and was empty. So potentially we're looking for that.
Stop right there, Mayor, because that's very important information. And that came from a credible source.
That came from the U.S. government.
And so it's missing?
Missing.
And they think it's in New Jersey, or it could be anywhere?
It was lost in New Jersey, in transit. And again, this is just an example of what I think that we're sniffing for. I think we do have the assets that can go up and fly around and sniff things, which is why we're not seeing the uptick we used to see in Belleville anymore. It's kind of moving, but we're seeing alerts that it's happening now in Pennsylvania.
And that's right about the time that the drone sightings began, right?
Yeah, drone sightings began about 4 weeks ago.
Okay, so when you take a look at this, if this information is indeed credible, why wouldn't the government say, it's us?
That's the crazy part about this. And we've gotten very little information. Even yesterday on that call with the White House, literally mayors were told, you guys are seeing things. There's no credibility to this. We had one mayor, like I said, had drones over his house. I mean, we're no longer going to stand for not hearing the truth. I mean, our state government is failing us. They're not getting the answers from the federal government. And even though yesterday they told us that there's nothing to see here, today there's a top secret briefing going on in Congress. Well, what are they being told that we weren't told yesterday?
I'm a retired federal agent, and I don't know if this information is correct, but this is what I was sent today. I was sent a link talking about 6 warheads missing from the Department of Defense, 6 nukes. Is that what the drones are looking for? I don't know. You tell me. Somebody somewhere knows something, and we're being kept in the dark. Initially, I thought it was China and Iran in cahoots, try to get us to warmonger against Russia. Could still be. I don't know what it is. Or is it the good guys, our DOD, looking for missing warheads? But don't you remember, if you're old enough to remember 9/11, when Rumsfeld got on TV, and it was before all the social media stuff, and he said that the Pentagon's missing $3.2 trillion. I think that's right. It was 2.3 or $3.2 trillion. And then the next day 9/11 happened, and we never talked about the missing money again. You tell me. I don't know what to think.
Bless means be less you. A soldier is a soul dyer. You are weakened on the weekend. From the weekdays. Days is unable to think in a state of confusion. On the weekdays you work a job, which is Hebrew for persecuted. On that job you earn. An urn is a vessel for the ashes of the dead. Awake is a wake. A wake is a gathering that takes place before a funeral. Hollywood is the holy wood, the wood from a holly tree. This wood was used to create magic wands. They cast spells to a broad audience through the tele-vision, through the Hollywood programs. The bottom of the foot is called the soul, and your heel is hell. Your soul is in hell. You must raise your consciousness to the head, heaven. Heel is hell, earth rearranged is heart, and head is heaven. They're inside of you, not external places. They teach you to say the vowels in this order, A-E-I-O-U, to train you to become a slave. They want you to think slaughter is laughter. English language is full of hidden spells.
When things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved. For now, we're live here in Mendham Borough.
check this out, y'all. Why does looking over the Grand Canyon and you're checking out the scenery, why do these things look like spires? You know, spires that go on cathedral and churches for free energy. Check it out, look, right? It looks like spires covered with dirt, red clay, right? Like they're hiding something in plain sight, right? Truth hidden in plain sight. What? And then you see this thing over here. Doesn't this look like a giant being? Doesn't this look like somebody, like a petrified giant person? Am I tripping? The legs over here, the arms, the head. You can clearly see the nose. Something is going on here. And then again, look at these things. Look like they're hiding something in plain sight. It's too perfect, right? History shows that the ancients knew about sacred geometry and shapes in order to pull in free energy from the ethers. But check this out, y'all. This is amazing. Could it be that's one of the reasons why they're not allowing people to go in here? Because we know, like, people feel immense energy whenever they go around the Grand Canyon. Have y'all seen those videos? See, check this out, y'all. This is over the Grand Canyon. Look at the static electricity they're picking up in the air. Look at her hair standing up. See? You can hear the static electricity. So what if that's what those spires are used for, y'all? Because look, so what if the Grand Canyon is nothing but free energy and it can charge us up? You notice her hair stood up, right? Well, our hair already stands up. Our hair already stands up. So what if this area charges us up and unlocks something within us? That would be a really good reason to keep us out of this area, okay? But let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments below. This is why the planet's getting charged right now, y'all. You feel that static electricity? Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
So we have orbs and drones going to war. The orbs are the angels and the drones are military. We heard so many stories about wars that's going to take place over top of our heads. Well, we are actually living in those days where it's the last days. Not only that, the Pope will open up St. Peter's tomb again. But did you know that they have a tomb of Lucifer at the Vatican? It's supposed to be Jesus, but come on, be for real. We all know Jesus is black, right? So what the hell is this? It's Lucifer. So many people are distracted by these drones that they're forgetting about what's really taking place with them. If you don't do your spiritual work, you will fall for this fake alien invasion. These orbs or drones are seen all over the world. It's not about no radiation. It's about saving some people and leaving some people behind. You have so many religious people looking up in the sky saying this is the rapture. Let me tell you something. The first aliens that come here, don't go with them. Their purpose was to distract the whole world. By the way, this is not an alien craft. It's actually technology. Project Blue Beam is here. Get ready.
Somebody lying.
In the fucking trees. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Those are fucking there, bro. Over here, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move. There's a shit ton. Oh my god.
It hit over here by the fucking trees, bro. It's behind the houses now. Bro. Babe, you want me to pull forward? You see them, bro? You see them? Over there, bro.
My heart's pounding.
Oh, I'm fucking crying right now, bro.
Don't move, please.
Yo. Bro.
No way! Yo! No way. You got good footage? Good footage? Oh, they bugging! The shit fucking crashed! Yo!
Now, what you saw here, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't even a drone. that was shot down. It was a plane that was shot down. Make sure you guys go back and replay that clip again, and you're going to notice that it's a damn plane. Further, I want to make sure you're clear. You need to know the difference between the drone and a plasma orb. The plasma orbs are the very things that is not shooting them down, but just simply deactivating these actual drones, and they're falling down to the ground. Further on in this clip, further on in this video, you will see what happens when these drones try to interact with these orbs. Okay? Yeah.
So this video was posted an hour ago. It is the most insane drone and orb video that I've seen, because we finally have a video that shows the drones and an orb all in the same video. So that's an orb. Oh, was that moving quick? People have been seen taking videos and photos of either the orb by itself or the drone by itself, but we finally have both. So the theory is that the drones are the United States government's drones. It's our drones. But these orbs are the UAPs, or the anomaly that they're searching out. And the United States government isn't telling us why they have these drones out, because they don't want to tell us, oh yeah, hey, there's orbs floating around our atmosphere and we don't know what they are. But watch what happens when they collide. It's absolutely nuts that she was actually able to get this on film. Just watch. It's checking it out, getting closer. And there's another drone watching at the bottom. It's on it.
That, whatever it was, just shut down the drone, if that was a drone.
It touches the orb and just crashes. Crashes.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I just want to make... We're not moving?
Look at this motherfucker. Look at him spraying. Look at that. Look at that. He is spraying the sky again. Bro, this is fucking crazy, man. Look at this guy. They're spraying the skies. Look, he just sprayed that. This guy. This guy just sprayed that.
They're here, y'all. These are not some crazy drones that are flying out in the sky. These are different. Look at them. It looks like they are sitting right on top of the clouds, and the clouds cannot cloak them enough, and you're able to see them, because look how perfect this, it looks like a jellyfish, y'all, right? As above, so below. The ocean is below, right? The sky is above. Wouldn't that be a big jellyfish? Look at that. Now, the reason why I said this is because of this over here. What we know about sprites. What if it's the jellyfish, right? What if it's the jellyfish that's like charging up this terrarium, this aquarium that we are in, this firmament? What if we're being charged? Would that be the reason why Destiny Child says, I don't think you're ready for this jelly? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because you're getting charged up. And ironically enough, they were wearing the same color clothes. Y'all see that? The same colors. And she's moving like a jellyfish. Look at that. I mean, this is World War III, right? So like, man-o-wars. And if you didn't know, as of late, there's been a whole bunch of Portuguese man-o-wars being found dead on the beach. Do you guys see the coincidence or synchronicities to what I'm pointing out right here, right now? Look at that. The same colors of what Beyonce was wearing. Now, we know the basic shape of a UFO to be cylindrical in shape, but so are jellyfish. So are man-o-wars. So what if the Anunnaki are using those beings as ships? I mean, we already say they are living beings, they are sentient beings. And the fact of the matter is, jellyfish don't make a noise, so they can sit over you and hover over your house and you wouldn't hear a thing. Oh my goodness, y'all. Because, you know, oxygen is still water. Oxygen is just a less dense version of water. So what if they're sitting in the atmosphere, right, in the clouds, and we have no idea? But wow, what an interesting time to be alive, y'all. Please let me know what you guys think about this video, alright? Let me know and share this video. We need to get this out. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace.
Very early in 2025, all hell is going to break loose. The volume of sightings, weird objects in the sky, it's off the charts. I am swamped by people sending me videos from all over the world. And it's not just in Bedminster, New Jersey. It's not just in the United Kingdom. It's India, Greenland, Russia, Kazakhstan, China, Japan. I cannot believe the volume of sightings that are going on at the moment. Something is showing itself in our skies. We are going to look back and we are going to say that the autumn of the drones was a turning point. There's consistent sightings of drones over military facilities. It sounds like nothing at the moment, but I wager it's going to turn out to be enormous. I think 2024 in future will be seen, ironically, as the calm before the storm. A reckoning is coming.
I woke up today and the sky was extremely overcast. Watch me pull the sun out from behind this thick blanket of clouds.
Woo! Yeah!
You see, it hasn't been very long since I did that, and it's already back to normal. Back to overcast like it was when I woke up.
The black people, they are the original owners of America. Black people, African Americans, they were already here and they plagued them out and they stole the Smithsonian Institute, which is Jesuit controlled, stole their knowledge, stole their history, and now we're just left wondering who we are, where we come from, where we're going. We don't know anything. Just go into a country, plague the whole place out, and then take over their buildings. New York was already there for thousands of years. San Francisco was there for thousands of years. Los Angeles was there for thousands of years. They were built by the indigenous people who were black and Indians as well. Whoa. The black people, they are the original owners of America.
That's the reality of the world that we live in, is that tyranny is possible, and it exists other places, and it's slowly existing. It's slowly rearing its head in the UK. You're seeing, I think the number of people that have been arrested for just social media posts is bananas. It's in the thousands.
Yes, several thousand people have been given prison sentences in the UK for social media posts where there was no explicit link to actual violence, but they just said it encouraged violence. I'm like, well, did anyone actually do anything as a result of that media post? Well, no. But they just and then they have a prison overcrowding situation in the UK, so they're quite literally releasing convicted pedophiles and putting people in jail for Facebook posts. There's an actual thing happening in Britain.
That is so wild.
I got a question. When did we become so spiritually stupid?
Like, y'all remember when we used to think our grannies was tripping, calling everything demons and praying against everything? I think I'm starting to get where they coming from now. We done got so annoyed with them, we wasn't actually listening. And now look at the outcome. Now we got YNs running everywhere and an army of sexy reds. And you know what they got in common? Everybody is on demon time. Everything is excessively demonic. I can't even turn the TV on and watch a regular TV show without feeling like I have to pray now. And then on top of that, we done turned everything so scientific, we done took the spiritual aspect out of everything. Like a lot of the times when we under spiritual attack, we label them as stress or anxiety. And we take medication like pills or medication. And it just feel like the world's so wicked nowadays, you can't get caught lacking. It's like you gotta walk outside with a water gun full of holy water and scriptures in your left pocket. Matter of fact, I'm finna call my granny and get some game right now.
So were you guys aware that we had white auroras? And the white auroras look like they're literally trying to tell us something, y'all. Look at that. It literally looks like letters. Look. What is it telling us? So I'm telling y'all, the planet is telling us something is here. This brand new energy is here because white auroras and also white animals, y'all remember? Take a look at this guy over here, y'all. Another brand new white animal that is popping up. I don't know where this guy was videotaped or photographed, but this is called the ermine, okay? I thought it was a ferret, but no, it's called an ermine. I mean, I guess they're part of the same family. But look, you can clearly tell this is a white one because the eyes are not red. This is leucistic. This is literally a white ermine, I guess. Here it is out in the field. Again, nature is telling us something. This brand new energy is here. What is going on? And then for more amazing news, y'all, there was a rare sighting of not one, but 2 white reindeers. Look at this. Look. This is another rare sighting. Look at that, nature's telling us. I mean, y'all see these drones, these new orbs, these new white animals, and now white auroras. Oh my goodness. I mean, what about y'all? Do y'all feel that new energy? Because I do. Please let us know down in the comments below and share this video, y'all. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
This is why we are not shooting them motherfuckers down. I think I may have just figured out why we are not shooting down these drones or these UFOs flying all over the country. This is a document from the CIA's website, CIA.gov, and what it details is an incident in 1994 where a Siberian military unit shot down a UFO. 5 humanoid creatures came out of this shot down UFO and came at the soldiers, but they came at them in a very special way. It is stated in the testimonies of the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came together and then merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much brighter and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone poles. And not just any stone poles, no man, they turned into limestone poles. And let me say this, you can see at the very top of this report right here that the U.S. intelligence obtained a 250-page file on the attack by a UFO on a military unit. And then a CIA representative stated that if the CIA file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions.
I've been studying UFOs. Did you know there are UFOs out here flying around, unidentified objects? I'm serious. They sighted a bunch over Georgia. I've seen them at night. They have real photos of them, and the government and the people just completely seem like don't talk about it. But Mr. Harold Salkin of Washington, D.C., is the head of the National UFO Bureau. Right. He brought me moving films. I actually have moving pictures of little saucers of great steel objects coming into pictures that people took, and I'm just surprised that don't nobody talk more about it.
Things just got really interesting. Okay, so we've got this nice family photo here. As you can see, you can recognize a few people, such as this guy, this lady right here, and then there's this guy right over here. This guy. Now, is this the same person?
We have to work together to be able to maintain as much agency, as much sovereignty as we can possibly legitimately maintain in the face of the revelation of the existence of this extraterrestrial civilization. You know, the fact of the matter is they seem to be preparing now to potentially intervene directly to stop the thermonuclear war. and to stop the total devastation of our ecological systems on our planet. Okay, and that means that the intervention is going to reveal their presence. And that's what's motivating a significant number of people in the Pentagon right now to be coming forward, trying to establish a systematic process for a controlled disclosure about their presence. Because they believe that if in fact this is put off and the Defense Department continues to lie about this, then what's going to happen is when the intervention takes place on the part of the extraterrestrial civilization, it's going to be totally disruptive.
And then we have this statement by President Trump today.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
So the residents of New Jersey have reported that the birds acted strange after the drone incidents have happened. Literally millions of birds. Some people are saying that this is the Great Migration. Well, then why is it that people that live there their whole life never seen this? I have never seen this many birds in my life. Literally acting super strange. Literally hundreds and thousands of birds acting super weird. What in the entire fuck is going on in New Jersey? And could this be a sign that something is coming? And for those that didn't know, animals have magnetite crystals inside of their brain to help them detect the Earth's magnetic field, especially birds. And that's the thing that helped them tell them when something crazy is about to happen. You know how animals be acting weird before tsunamis and earthquakes and other strange shit happen? So y'all pay attention to the animals. They know when some shit is about to go down. Now y'all let me know.
Here's a little something you can ponder in your mind. Something that has never been explored along these lines. Paint a mental picture of the guns you can find. And I'll show you why we're so fascinated with the 9. The reason that we like it doesn't lie in the design. The secret of our adoration lies behind the 9, the number. It has a special meaning that's divine, a spiritual significance that needs to be defined. Man's relationship with the number 9 is odd. It has its beginnings and its origins in God. Here is an example that I'm giving to you first. Consider there are 9 planets in the universe. Mercury, Venus, Earth, then the Mars. Plus the other 5 planets rest among the stars. They're all heavenly bodies, but herein lies the wisdom. Consider that your heavenly body has 9 systems. A planet for each system. A system for each planet. This seems to be a symbolism that we take for granted. Circulatory, reproductive, skeletal, and nervous. Muscular and endocrine, the others. Go research it. And then just prepare. The universe is 999 times 999 times squared. Hey, there's a little science for the time dropped right from the mind of the sign. Number 9. 9 represents birth, completion. That's all. Take notice how the 9th month is the start of fall. It's the 3rd out of 4 seasons, so peep what you find, that the 3 for the season is the square root of 9. Bullets from the 9mm keep on gunning. My mother Ty said that 9 is the number of the woman. So look closely at the word feminine, and you will find, if you break it down right, that it's really feminine. The woman in 9. And that's just a segment. Because a 9 looks like the bottom half of a woman when she's pregnant. So peep how it takes for 9 months to have a baby. Approximately 270 days she carries her seed. And that math is divine. Because the 2 plus the 7 plus the 0 equals 9. A man, when he marries a woman, the band is placed on a woman's 9th finger on her hand. Surprising? Here is something a little more enticing. Retailers use a 9 in marketing and advertising. pricey. A car is $20,099. Gum is $79. Candy is 99 cents. A gallon of gas, $3.99. They do this because they know the attractiveness behind 9. It always multiplies back to 9. Use any number with a 9, you can find this is true. 9 times 2 is 18. And 1 plus the 8 equals 9. You know what I mean? 9 times 8, see that's 72. The 7 plus the 2 is 9. This you can do. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, even 9 times 9, 10, or 11, 360 degrees, you will find that the 3 plus the 6 plus the 0 equals 9.
Did the moon map of Earth resonate with you? Well, it's about to resonate way more. There's this theory that the moon represents our Earth, and only 1/4 is our known Earth, and it moves around, like the clock in Prague. As you can see, there's a constellation wheel. The sun and moon are both connected in the center of this. And honestly, what if this constellation wheel moves around in centuries of time around the entirety of Earth? I call this the 4/4 theory, like the 4 quarters in ancient cosmology and mythology. The 4 quarters of Earth that Enoch talks about. The 4 quarters in several Bible scriptures. And quarters definition is a fourth of something or a place in which you can dwell. Which it's weird that this is literally 1/4 of this, and it's the quarters in which we dwell. So is this moon projection that kind of looks like the land from Earth enough evidence for us to believe in something like this? Probably not, because really it doesn't match up perfectly, but I've got some evidence. In order for this theory to even be somewhat plausible, we need 3 things to be happening for sure. Number 1, the magnetic north would have to be moving. And guess what? It is. In the direction that it would need to be moving for this theory to be true. But wait, if the magnetic north and the magnetic field is moving northwest, north compared to what? That is the north. Wait, what if there's another north right here in the center? You know, the Mercator map has 4 quarters, 4 rivers, and an ultimate center. Doesn't that kind of look like it? But either way, we have 2 more major things for this to be even plausible, and that is the ice in Antarctica, West Antarctica to be exact, should be melting, and the ice in East Antarctica should be freezing, and it is. This is all melting, and this is all freezing, and has a higher elevation. Why? Well, because it's constantly freezing more, and the lower elevation is because it's melting more. Now, also, direct sunlight in Africa should be increasing. The Sahara Desert should be growing. South to be exact. Isn't that something? Huh. Yeah, you should maybe do some math too here, because it's weird at the rate that it's moving. Okay, fine, but South America should be increasingly freezing more. And it is. Yeah, that's right, it is. Here's what's cool too. This explains silly climate change and ice ages too. Not to mention finding strange animals and structures in the ice that's melting in Antarctica. Oh, the climate crisis, it's you and my's fault. What if they're just using this crisis to get some money, but then also to say you're the problem? You know, you're the one who's causing these emissions. No, come on. Hey, and also, we are not having an energy crisis either. Think about the old world ships. This place was like an entire city that floated around, charged on these Tesla coils. Look, we can harness the ether energy, and I think they're doing that, throwing a price tag on it. But that's the thing. This theory, it brings all of the conspiracies kind of together. Makes it obvious of what they've been hiding. They throw stuff like this out there, and this with zero evidence as to how this could even be, when all the while a model like this explains everything. Just think about it. So when they said flat earth was a psyop, maybe it kind of is. Maybe they're only giving us 1/4 of what we really need to be looking into. By the way, I don't use this moon projection as all of my evidence. No, I look at all of the other things that line this thing up for a home run.
This CIA report studies the superpower of psychic phenomena for the military uses. Okay, so the study was done on November the 12th, 1985. This is just the stories. It's not the report. You all complained about a 30-page report. This one was a 278-page report. So I found the clip notes for you. If you want the full report, it's out there.
Phoenix gene jacker. Okay, that's what he wants. The 144 Death Vader's on his way. They have to open Fallen Angel CERN portal. All right, and that's why you're seeing all these weird stories about CERNs. I told you guys way back when. They're doing the same thing Nimrod did. All Zionist movies are connected. Infiltrate, destroy celestial genes. Okay? They're doing the same thing Nimrod did. The same Nimrods doing the same Nimwit stuff. Opening up the CERNs for demonic forces. The Bantu Dark Phoenix X gene was all throughout us. And I showed you in Get Out, Black American Gamma Mutants, the Israelite Twin Flames. All right? When did it come out? March 23rd. What does 322 come out to? The Mask. Okay? That's why she's wearing a mask. And that's why he has two faces, but one is a mask. They're all connected. All right? They're all connected. Date between March 22nd, October the 1st comes out to the Us movie. 137 working days, 137 English ordinal. I hope you're starting to see that everything's based off the number. It's all one ritual. If they break the ritual, they destroy their own ceremony.
Military agents with extrasensory perception, ESP, are put to work reading the minds of enemy generals 5,000 miles away and visualizing secret war plans locked in safes. Next, scientists use a machine to extract a mysterious form of energy from the brain and uses it as an unalive being. Y'all know what it really said, right? Read the report. Did you hear what I just said? That scientists use a machine to extract this mysterious energy from your brain.
The radioactive signal off of this tiny little pin that went missing definitely couldn't cause such a stir for there to be dozens of drones flying over New Jersey.
It appears that Israel's diplomats may be trying to challenge the apartheid label by canvassing support amongst African Americans.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black Lives Matter starts there.
But this pin is so tiny and puts off radiation so small. It's for
Who's the one and only Malcolm?
It would not be responsible for putting off a kind of radiation signal that could be used in any kind of a big nuclear event. It's definitely not any kind of nuclear device, and it couldn't be anything that I think that would cause a stir enough for these drones to be deployed to look for it. So is it really what's missing? Is that the whole story? Or are we actually talking about these things are looking for plasma or orbs or something different?
There's an energy in your brain. The other report talks about this energy in your brain and how it operates, right? Like a portion of the sun. In one set of experiments, a Soviet psychic stood in a laboratory beside a frog's heart, which had been surgically removed and kept beating artificially. As she concentrated on controlling its beats, the rate of contraction increased or decreased at her command. 5 minutes after the experiment began, she stopped its beats entirely. Okay. Next, it said in other experiments reported by the Soviet scientists, psychics, you ready? Psychics hypnotized people hundreds of miles away by telepathy. Next, much Soviet research described in the report deals with a theory that psychic ability stem from a form of brain energy that can be identified. Soviet scientists have developed a machine they say can extract energy from the brain. And the report that files exposed to the beam of such energy were immediately unalived. We're talking about the power of your mind, baby. This is not me telling you this. This is the CIA. This is the CIA that started studying what the Soviets already knew. Okay? The CIA that then recruited, okay, people that could read minds. I want to tell you, what did that report say? It said she was psychic, and through concentration, she was able to stop that frog heart from beating altogether. The CIA understands the power of your mind. Why are melanated dominant communities disrupted so badly not to pay attention? Everybody, all of these spiritually awoke people, they're not coming to our community. Eckhart Tolle, he's not coming to our community. Okay? Abraham Hicks, they're not coming to our community. None of them are. Why? Why is nobody teaching melanated dominant people to meditate and the power of their mind?
I had last week a sit-down dinner at my house with 20 people, which are considered the leadership of the Black community. And it's very important people. They can be part of our doing an activity.
Pro-Israel groups are trying to cultivate a new generation of Black leaders that is pro-Israel by bringing them to AIPAC conferences on all expenses paid trips, by taking them on delegations to Israel.
In 2014, Israel launched a siege of Gaza. In the same summer, police in Ferguson killed Mike Brown, and Ferguson rose up. And on the news at night, there would be both the latest out of Gaza and the latest out of Ferguson. There was solidarity that was expressed online with the Ferguson uprising. There were Palestinians who took to Twitter to cheer on the rebels of Ferguson and explain how to deal with tear gas.
Israel's diplomats have responded by evoking the legacy of Martin Luther King, claiming that the campaign for Palestinian civil rights bears no resemblance to the civil rights movement in America.
Dr. Clarence B. Jones, who wrote the draft speech for Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream. He was his lawyer, he was his close friend. He's somebody that I reached out to. He became a very close and personal friend. Because of that relationship, he published 3 articles at the Huffington Post explaining why their agenda was hijacked.
The power of your mind. My grandmother used to say, baby, they can take a lot of things from you, but they can't take away your mind. Well, Big Mama, I wish you could see the world now, because they not taking away people's mind. People are just giving it up.
Mind control is 137. Took the mark is 137. Heaven's rays, coming as light is all 137, okay? They need a mind control chip because heaven's rays are coming. Ruach HaKodesh is gamma ray. Red mark forehead for the children of light is coming soon. All right? That the microchip is coming soon. That's what they were saying. FEMA camp program 444, chip enforcement, human aliens took the mark. All right? That's the purpose of our elites, to trick us into doing something like taking the mark. It's showtime. It's a purple sky, okay? The sky's purple now. So he has to go on stage. He's a clown. He has to go on stage with a happy face regardless. It's showtime. Purple's here. A purple sky is gamma power, 123. The mutant are African American, 123. So this whole movie was aiming at you because you're the clown. Next 9/11, 168. The Golden Gate Bridge. All the stuff I ever talk about is in the movie. It's consistently being shown to you guys. You got to argue with the number, okay? Zionists equal killer microchip clowns. The Joker played multiple characters. All right? He wasn't just one person. Put on a happy face, 76. What does 76 represent? Let's find out. And notice she's standing under the 76. Like I told you about Israelite women. There's 76. I told you guys that consistently. Red, green equals 76. Born of God, the mark. So mark that woman who's born of God. Yes, she's a goddess compared to anybody else because she's put above all nations with her man. Okay? We got an order in Israel, but she's still holy. She's still regarded as higher status. So Sweden begins microchipping. I'm not surprised it happened in Sweden. What's Sweden numbers? 144, angel man, light, time. It's all about the 144, okay? They're looking for the rest of us.
Did you know that Elon Musk's younger brother, Kimball Musk, owns a drone entertainment company? Drone entertainment company. This company's called Nova Sky Stories, and they create massive drone light shows. You've probably seen them at events like the Super Bowl or even the Olympics. It all started after Kimball saw a magical drone show at Burning Man. He was so inspired, he bought Intel's entire drone light show division, 9,000 drones. They work with top artists and producers to bring these stories to life, making your favorite events unforgettable. But we're talking about entertainment drones. Not New Jersey mystery drones.
The Joker equals Raising Dion. They both came out on the same day. 9,134 days equals Dark Phoenix. So both these movies are about the same thing. Okay, look at the numbers. Alien, 144, Judah the Elect. All the numbers you ever look for right there. Extraterrestrials, US dollar, okay? The US dollar is being collapsed because extraterrestrials are about to come out. That's the biggest part. Alien, Judah, Elect, Gamma, Black Gamma Absorber. All the numbers are there. The 44, 2 movies came out on 44, which is code for thermonuclear war, 244. But all the movies are about what? Azazel. They want to open up that portal because guess what? You got a bunch of superheroes that are about to show up. It's perfect time. It's called synchronicity. Okay? Raising Dion. The same pose in the X-Men movie. All right, arms out, portal pose. Are you following me? That knowledge was given to Nimrod, and Nimrod gave it to who? Who do you think he gave it to? So how are you going to be in an organization that's all about reducing the population of your people and you're proud of it?
You just say Memphis is the capital of ancient Egypt, and that's where our new God will come from?
In the water, children wade. In the water, God's gonna trouble the water.
How you doing? What's your name? Never mind, pull up on me in Atlanta. When you hear what I'm putting down, gon' get excited. Shit, your fans might need to bring a pamper. Cop a ticket, fucking cop for more. Bring your granny with her knees on swole. Chicken a thigh, figured out what better I wing it up on my stage, watch it all unfold. Ho, ho, pick it up, fuck that, don't put down. Line up a pot, I'm about to cook now. I took the sauce and dipped with 2 forks. Came off the noodle, took it to